Hi, my name's Shannon Stallings. I'm going to be teaching today about delivering culturally competent care to Jehovah Witnesses for Nursing 4292. The religion was founded by C.T. Russell under the name International Bible Students. Russell believed that the end of the world was near, and he wanted to save his own followers, the elect of Jehovah, who would be the sole members of the Messianic kingdom. They feel compelled to share their own views and message with others, as that's why they go door to door, because they feel that they are offering people salvation by doing so. They are baptized by total immersion, symbolizing their dedication to Jehovah. Some facts about Jehovah Witnesses. They claim their beliefs are based on the Bible. However, they differ a little from traditional Christian doctrine. For example, they believe that Christ is God's son, but is not equal to him. They do believe Christ is God's first son, and that he died on a stake, not a cross. And they believe that the human soul ceases to exist at the time of death. As far as demographics, Jehovah Witnesses have a presence in most countries in the world. In 2002, there were approximately 1.04 million Jehovah Witnesses in the U.S., followed by Brazil with 637,655 people. Disparities in healthcare. They have strong beliefs regarding the sacredness of human life. They expect reasonable and humane effort should be made to prolong life. However, in some cases, they will not prolong the dying process if it's going to leave the patient with no quality of life. So they will refuse treatment in extraordinary cases. The decision will be made in consensus with the attending medical practitioners. They carry on their person an advanced medical directive card, which states that they will not take blood products. This is a release for the hospital and practitioners from responsibility of any damages. However, it's important for nurses to get a hospital-specific advanced directive signed as soon as possible. And just another additional way to cover. As far as the beliefs in healthcare, most of us know about, they will not accept blood transfusion. This includes whole blood cells, plasma, and platelets. Many witnesses will accept non-blood expanders and reinfusion of their own blood when the equipment is arranged in circuit that is constantly linked to their circulatory system, so it can never leave contact with their body, their blood. So they won't donate their own blood and then have it reinfused if it ever leaves contact with them. They will not take minor blood fractions such as albumin and immune globulins. They are prohibited. As far as treatment, for nurses, we need to ensure that the patient is fully informed on the diagnosis, prognosis, and treatment recommendations, so they will be able to make an informed decision. We need to respect the patient's beliefs and provide quality of care to patient. Nurses, like I said, should obtain a consent and release that states matters clearly with the hospital as soon as possible. And as far as death, they prefer not to have autopsies unless there's a compelling reason such as the government is requiring it, or sometimes family members will choose to have an autopsy, a limited autopsy to determine the cause of death, and that's a personal choice. Other beliefs, accepting or donating organs is a personal decision. Accepting vaccines from a non-blood source is a personal medical decision. Abortion is prohibited. At the time of childbirth, should it come down to the mother or that of the child's life, the individual's, or that's a personal decision as well. They do, moderate use of wine and other alcoholic beverages is not condemned, but drunkenness is. And interestingly, taking narcotics is a personal decision, but they tend to not take narcotics, especially if there is another treatment available. So they'll tend to not do that until it's a last resort. As far as their diet, the only restriction they have is abstaining from eating blood and meat of animals from which the blood has not been properly drained. So no diet restrictions aside from that. And that's what I have for you.